Hello there, we are T1 Group 14. In the past months, we have conducted a usability test on a website called travefy.com. And this video is about what we have done and what are the results. The test is for evaluating the user experience on the website travefy.com. The website is a planning tool for users to create travel plan proposals or itineraries. What we have done is that we have recruited 15 students as participants from University of Melbourne. 5 of them will be tested at the usability lab, while the others will be tested inside the university but outside the lab. For participants inside the lab, we have used Tobii Eye Tracker as a tool to track the gaze of the participant. For all participants, system usability scale will be used to assess the website. Observation during the test and time spent in each test will also be recorded. As of scenarios, we picture the participants as travel agents who just got a job. As their first day at work, they immediately received the request to plan a 2-day trip for a family. The request is about parents and their kid from Adelaide are going to spend their weekend in Melbourne. They also provided us with a wish list showing what they want to do in Melbourne. So, our participants who had no previous experience with travefy.com will use this website as a tool to help this family. The present study asked the participant to complete 6 tasks in total in 15 minutes. First of all, we ask the participants to log in and browse through the website and get themselves familiar with each buttons. This task is for collecting the first impression of the website. The second task involves the important function of the website, creating items in library. We ask a participant to do that based on client wish list. We believe this is an important function because it helps the website user to fast locate and use the same text in their itinerary repeatedly. The third task is to ask the participant to create the main body of the itinerary. This is an easy task because they can just use library items they created in task 2. In task 4, we had a test on another useful function, Discover. Discover is a useful function because it recommends hotels or sightseeing spots for people that already know where they want to go but don't know what to do in that area. Task 5 is testing the modification of items in itinerary. This is very common in real-world scenarios where we have to make amends to our itineraries as our clients change their requirements. Therefore, we concern about whether it is convenient to modify the itinerary once it is created. The last task was simulating the situation when the body of itinerary is ready and the travel agent needs to send it to the client with a quotation for approval. After all 6 tasks have been completed, we have come to 3 key findings. The first finding is that the average score of system utility scale of this website is 4.5 with a standard deviation of 8.62. This score is lower than 68, which the score is indicated by several research as a benchmark. Lower than 68 may suggest a low usability. Second finding is that the participants generally feel the website is not easy to use and learn. One of the participants has said it is hard to use at the beginning, but once I learn the way to use it, it becomes very easy. This may suggest that the learning curve for this website is not friendly for novice users. Finally, the website has several issues with the visibility of functions which make new users hard to find what they are looking for. Several participants have argued that the process of completing the task itself is quite easy. What is hard is to find where to start because the functions or the buttons sometimes are not visible. Based on these findings, 2 recommendations can be made. The first is about the overall visibility of the website. The second is the addition of new buttons. The first recommendation is that the website can make text more apparent. One way to do this is to put the title box within its main body to make it more visible. Several participants have put title of activities as a label during the test. It is also important to make the functions more visible. For example, at the right-hand side of the page when editing an itinerary, the import function of library discussion and discover were initially very hard to see. Changing the font color of these buttons may make it more visible. The second recommendation is to add a food or drink button in the drop-down menu. This change can make it easier to find and use. Also, a search button may also be added to help the users to navigate where they are and what they need to do. The final part of our video is an added highlight of findings. Thank you for watching our videos and hope you have a good day.